Okay, welcome aboard Eurowings 41 Charlie. This is leg number 5 of the Let's Go Boeing 738 tour. As you can see, I'm in Bravo Alpha Foxtrot, the white Eurowings livery 73, and I'm on the descent right now. We are just in the pattern now on the VATSIM network. We're headed into Fuerteventura, Golf Charlie Foxtrot Victor. Johnny's ahead of me about 5 nautical miles, passing through 10. I'm at 10-2 right now, and it's a lovely day here at in the sim. So we're just coming through. We're going to make a left up here, and it's actually going to be a very straightforward approach for this one. So we'll make a left turn up here after Tenda, and then we'll go for the center fix, turn around, and come on in. So that's the cabin there, so let's get some lights going. I'll continuous my engines and tell everyone to sit down for sure. Okay, bring this down so you guys will be able to see the VATSIM messages, SJU, whatever that is. Someone's taxiing. Have a look-see here. So we're set up runway 1. Just get the departure arrivals. ILS X-ray runway 1. Rusi 3 Bravo is what we're on right now, and the legs page, there's a Tenda, and then center and final fix for runway 1. I have a feeling though the airplane's not going to like this too much, so I might actually put myself into manual heading mode for a bit and just kind of round out the turn. I feel like I might have made a misstep here with the arrival planning, but that's okay. We'll get ourselves in there safely, and if we can, we'll have a look-see here. Well, there's a KLM 739 nearby. Neat. Sim's freezing. There's Johnny there. He's actually in the Air Berlin livery. FLAI model matching's not so great. Okay, there's that KLM. That's pretty cool. Off to. We'll have to sneak a peek at the map here. So I hope everyone's been enjoying. The last video for Johnny went up. I have not watched it yet. It has not premiered at the time that we're recording this flight. Next leg on the way back, we'll so we took off from Hamburg, and we're landing here at Fuerteventura. We're going to go back to Hamburg, and right now I'm actually leaving it up to our community. We're going to ask later on today how we want the rest of the tour to go. We're thinking about swapping out Gran Canaria, and the reason for that is Gran Canaria is like another 5 minutes from here. So we'll see. We'll see what the people that are participating in the tour have to say, but it has been a pretty fun tour. So everyone had to race to make the jump from Hamburg to Nuremberg last night, because we discovered that VATSIM's Cross the Pond was this morning, and don't think it would have been very happily looked upon. We show up, you know, right at the start of Cross the Pond, and here we are in some 7.3s at Hamburg, which is one of the airports. It's like, yeah, I'm going to Nuremberg. He would have probably told us to piss off. So all of us that were on the tour made the jump to Nuremberg yesterday, and then we were all supposed to fly together today. Unfortunately, due to some illness and some conflicts in schedule, we weren't all able to fly together, so just Johnny and I for this particular route. So I think now's the time we're going to make a decision here. I think we're going to round it out by heading select 200. It's now time for us to switch to standard pressure, and the QNH is 1018, so yeah, let's see if I can see this. Zoom in. 1018, click. So that's set like that, and yeah, I'm just setting myself up for a nice little pattern here. I'm just going to double check the traffic while we're at it too, just to make sure that we've got nobody on the... Yeah, so it's a wide open airport right now. And that other guy nearby, that KLM, he's near Porto de Carmen, so he's a few miles out of our way, so he is of no conflict to us. So Johnny's going direct. He is 3 above me. I'm just going to round this out. I'm actually going to let him know that that's what I'm doing, just so that he knows. First in, we'll give him a chance to get in there, make sure he's happy. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go 10 miles pretty much to here, and then I'll insert a direct to the center fix, and hopefully that'll make a nice round turn, and then we'll come in this way rather than going straight at it, because that, well, we'll see. We'll see if Johnny has his set up the same. We'll see if he does okay with that. So checking the rest of the airplane, let's just make sure everything is all set up here. So center fuel pumps are off because we ran out of fuel on those. We've got the non-retractable landing lights on right now. We'll leave our turn offs and taxi lights off. APU is off. Engines to continuous, ignition to both. These lights are good. Landing altitude, which I probably should have set earlier, but the landing altitude at this airport, which I think is at sea level, is going to be probably just 500, okay, so... Really? Elevation, 462 feet. Okay, well... We'll do what the nice man says. Bleeds and everything are good. That's all good. Okay, excellent. So... Airplane's holding a nice 240 right now. It's actually just got its slow down command, so it's actually going to slow down to the flaps up speed. But we're gonna go flapless for a little bit longer just to make sure that we get this good. Just keeping a really close eye on Johnny there. I don't want a repeat of tour leg number 2 when we turn around and some breezes on me. Although mine has been very buggy today, I've noticed. So. That's probably a good thing to check, maybe set too, is that the ILS frequency and everything is all dialed up while we wait here. So just checking the arrival information. And runway 1, so sorry I'm back with you now, I had to pause just for a second. Runway 1, we are looking at a frequency 109.50 and the 6 degrees, so 109.60. You know what, we gotta start turning in now. Although, you know what, no, we're gonna extend the space leg just a little bit longer. Give Johnny some time here. 109.60, we were really close on that, so... 960, 960, click and click, and this will be difficult. 6. Excellent. Okay, let's help the airplane here. We'll slow down some more. We'll start with flaps 1. Click. Water here. Start turning inwards. There's a wild Johnny over there. Hopefully his turn goes a little bit better. If not, he'll be very upset with me when I was like, oh yeah, by the way. Leg. Lovely scenery here. We do have the airport installed. Had to test it. It took every time I go to record one of these videos, if I plan on using scenery, I always go to it the night before in the in the F-18 and start screwing around at the airport. And at that time, the frames are great because it's a really cheap you know, basic airplane in the thing, and then I bring something that's complex like this in there, and then the frames will just die. So we'll see how that goes. Let's go flaps 5. Gorgeous. Love the water effects in this sim. I'm pretty sure it won't come through in the recording, but let's see there. Okay, Johnny's on the final. Let's get ourselves in there. Execute and LNAV. Oh yeah, we're really freezy, so I don't know how well this is gonna go, but we'll see here. Alright. So we will armor speed brake. We will go flaps 10 in a moment. Airplane. And why am I not picking up any localizer right now? What's going on here? 10960 is set, both sides. Oh, I think we just need to be more patient. Although, usually you'd have the dots by now. Interesting. Well, let's go flaps 10, we'll get the gear down. Worst case, we're visual of the airport right now, so... $109.50. Yeah, it's good to double check these things. $9.50. There we go. Numbers. I get numbers. Oh man, this is why airplanes typically have 2 pilots. So, I heard the horn. That is 1,000 to level. We've set ourselves up. Set ourselves up 2,500. Johnny says locked. All right, good for him. Double check all the recordings are still recording, that you guys can see the sim, that you could see the overlay, that you can actually hear me, and that I'm not distorting, and that's absolutely lovely. I'm going to turn the audio down in my head just a little bit. And we got the localizer slowly coming in. Let's go flaps 15, no, flaps 20, no, 15. High numbers, 15. Wish me luck, everybody. So let's kick these guys on. Localizer's coming in. And maybe if I hit the approach button, Command B. Single channel, VOR lock. Just waiting on that. Oh, shoot. Sorry, Johnny. Yeah, I got it in time! Yeah, boy! Good landing. Sorry, dude. Whoops. Oh, I'm like, oh yeah, that looks like Johnny's down on the runway. Maybe, maybe we'll get him. Maybe we won't. Okay, 2,500, flaps 20. Under 10 now. And let's dial our speed back. So reference is 140, VREF 5, 145. And beautiful day here. Scenery around it, a little less than to be desirable, but the actual airport scenery will look nice. I'm just going to double check my frames on my screen. We're holding about 20, so we'll hopefully be able to make an okay landing out of this. Flaps 20, no, flaps 30. And we got 5 miles right there. Flaps full. Oh, baby. Ooh, look at the condensation coming off the cloud right here. Or cloud. The condensation coming off the wing right here. That's pretty neat. Let's get a front view of that. No, no. The this one. Nice. Okay. Beautiful scenery. Wish he'd recorded that. Runway vacated. Gonna park. And then he's got to, yeah, Johnny's got to take off really quickly. He won't be able to stick around for us, so that's okay. He's got family over right now, someone that's really important to him, so it's totally understandable. We should be hanging out in the sim on the weekend when we got our families to be around, so. 1,000. We're gonna get our speed. Make sure I got control. Speeding up a little bit. 1,000's checked. Alright. Wish me luck, everybody. Speed down too much. TA only. This one's tricky, eh? Because this runway's got a long lead in. Wow. Okay. Hopefully auto brake 2 is enough here. If not, we'll just slam on her. And flight director off. Wind's pushing me from left to right. Don't sink too much. This always happens to me. It starts to dive, then you pull back, and then it shallows too much, and then you're right off of the... Ooh, 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 ooh. It's gentle moves, Cody, gentle moves. Speed's getting out of control now. Let's throttle back just a bit. Off of the center line.
100.
Too low, now we're just diving. There we go.
50. 30. 20.
Come on. Come on, 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 come on.
10.
Oh, that didn't come up on the screen. 228. Oh, stay in the center of the runway. Stay in the center of the runway. Alright everybody, welcome to Fuerteventura. Make sure you keep sitting down. We're not done yet. We've got to vacate the runway and taxi to the gates. My friends, you cannot stand up. Please sit down. Runway vacated. Oh, we didn't click all the lights on, but that's okay. Just like so. Just like so. Oh, I hate when you gotta go for the frickin' radio and then you're taxiing in the middle of nowhere. Alright. We'll just keep going like that. Shut off, radio, shut off. Thank you. Alright, what a gorgeous landing that was. As you can see, I still have problems with kind of being all over the place. And I started experimenting with something new, and we'll see over the next couple flights if it's any good. I'll also have a surprise video coming up soon of something fun that I'm working on that hopefully will make my flying just a little bit better, but you'll have to wait and see what that is. So there we go. Speed brake did not arm. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Should be flaps all the way up. Flaps up. Selected. We'll go find where Johnny parked. I think that's him with the flashing lights over here to my right. Ah, boy landed minus 98. Good for you, sir. That was a very nice landing. I caught it at the very last second. And we'll just let that go. Where's semi cars? So really exciting times. I'm pretty excited. So I want to thank everybody, and the reason I want to thank everybody is in the last 2 weeks, not only have we had a rash of new pilots, but we've had a lot of people flying. Some other really cool news, and that's a helicopter right there. Neat. Some other really great news is our cargo president, Mr. Paulo, finally has a new component for his computer. He's up and flying today, and in a couple hours, the CEO and Johnny and Paulo and myself are going to do a long haul, so that's really, really fun. We've had Amir, Niels, Patrick. These are some new guys that are flying with us, and they're flying quite consistently, which is absolutely beautiful. Especially with the tour, they're really having fun with it. We've had a few other people sign up that are slowly discovering their first flights, but something some of you have been doing, which is like, I don't know if this is on purpose, but something some of you are doing is people are signing up, and they're finding this airplane, BAF, which is the one I'm using for the tour, and then they're taking it places on me, and it was like, hey, stop that. Nah, really, don't stop that. If you're going to come and fly, you're going to take my airplane, so it's fine. Just come sign up, enjoy. Don't forget, we have our Discord server, we have this YouTube channel, we have Facebook, we also have an Instagram now. I'm really, really happy to say about an Instagram. This is one of the fun things in life, is when you have a partner, and you two want to have, you know, common interests, but maybe you don't share exactly the same common interests. So for example, my girlfriend's not into flying, that's not like her thing. But she supports me in my flying, so much so that she is now the moderator of her Instagram account, which is what she likes to do, which is internet, pictures, you know, social media, posting on that kind of stuff. So we finally combined forces, and that has her into a little bit into flying now. She's been really enjoying all the pictures our community has been sending. So if you're a member of our LH community, or if you sign up and you really like to show off your screenshots of the sim, then by all means. If the only thing that needs to be, though, it needs to be a Lufthansa flight. You know, so come do a route, take some great screenshots. One thing, the first thing she said when she saw someone post some stuff from a really hijacked, not hijacked, but really nicely put together X-plane system was this real or is this fake? Because she was not really sure if it was real or fake photos. Like, she really went there, and I was like, well, you know, my love, if I could scrounge together a couple $1,000s for a new system, we'd be able to have the same performance here. But family priorities first. Still, it's all good. So that system didn't come on, so I'm just gonna call that there. I didn't call Gary. That's okay. I was too busy telling my story. But yeah, like I said, be sure to come check out our new. I'm gonna put it up on the screen right now. Be sure to come check out our brand new Instagram account. Come give us some support if you. We already shut that down. Come give us some support if you want to, you know, show off your screenshots. We'll be happy to take them, put them up. Like I said, just make sure they're Lufthansa flights for virtual LH. That's all that we ask. So, engines off, seatbelt signs off, and I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for joining me on this flight. We'll be back with the return leg from Puerto into Hamburg. So have a great day and stay safe.